Welcome to Danger and Dice. I'm PJ.
Jack.
I'm Shanana.
I'm Aspen. That was rude.
That was rude, yeah. You're supposed to come last.
I got a higher initiative than you.
Ooh.
That's probably true. All my initiatives have sucked thus far.
-1, man. It's gonna hurt.
Just rolling in general. 4, 5, 6.
No, I'm sorry, your birthday dice were rockin'.
Yeah.
But not for initiative, though.
No. Outside of initiative,
I know. Do you notice
decimated.
that, like, every time I had to do a perception check or whatever it was? No, it was investigation because it's a straight 0. It was always 17. I'm like, what is going on? Like, I swear it makes different numbers.
You ever notice how my dice only matter when it doesn't count?
Yes.
Yeah, it's great.
Or, yeah, you know what I mean.
This is because you make
Stupid
bad
dice.
dad jokes. It's actually...
It's karma.
Yeah. It's karma. So, last time our lovely party worked together, they had actually found Relum. They explored in a little bit, found some of the Undercity of Relum, got attacked by some specters.
Click, click.
Emiana, our
Got
duct
some
tape
glue on her
wizard,
fingers.
was selfieing with Lesser Praetor.
And Riley-or.
Yeah.
My boo.
Yeah, you were selfieing with everybody at one point.
I got a picture of you being sad.
Not to mention any names, some of us almost died.
so weird.
Well, I was going to say, you almost killed yourself at one point.
Well,
My favorite is
You know.
well, the enemies can't come up behind us, so let's reactivate the trap.
yep.
You have to still walk through it.
Yeah.
We learned that Emiana is stronger than you.
That was...
I just let you win.
Favorite line was, dude, Ed is strong.
And after coming back to the surface, resting overnight in a relatively secure area in town,
And you all ate eggs Benedict, you're welcome.
that they did.
I made a great Hollandaise joke.
I know you did. Well, it's because I can make things in half the time.
I want to Benedict now.
That does sound good.
Yeah.
No, last time we had an issue with
It's
Arby's.
Arby's,
We're done.
yeah.
We're done. Trying to lose weight here.
You didn't... Well, Ilzechi did show up in the morning, but it wasn't just him. It was actually your direct...
Bestie.
Yeah, the Lesser Praetor showed up, and it wasn't in... It was actually...
future victim of manipulative theft of a
Fallon came and he promised
motorized.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you heard, but he promised us a mobile med unit.
Exactly.
No, he did not.
Pretty sure that's what I heard.
Dude.
No, his promise was... He did not promise a mobile med unit. In fact, he was pretty direct about that was not within his power. He did
Listen,
ask you for a
it could
favor.
be.
He did
could.
ask you for a favor, though.
He did. And then we get a favor back,
Yes.
which is going to be a mobile med unit. Because Hugh needs it. It's not for me. It's for you.
No.
At this
The
point.
Lesser Praetor gave you a solution to Hugh's problem. He just threw a med kit at him. He's like, here's some band-aids.
That's true. Actually, I was reading up how can I help people like you, Hugh, and online it said that I should just buy a healer's kit for each person in the party and just toss it at them. So I had considered the possibility of buying just a healer's kit for you especially.
I'm pretty sure that's
I
just...
came prepared today. I'm prepared today. This will not happen again.
Yeah, okay. Well,
I have good berries.
so does Pete. So does Hugh.
Wait, Goodberry is not a cleric spell.
Wait, you said any spell. I could prepare any spell.
Any cleric spell.
On your cleric list.
I have good berries, though. I got myself good
Yeah,
berries.
Hugh needs good berries, but it's
You can
okay.
get Cure Wounds and Healing Word, which are
Yeah,
better.
I got those too. They're prepared. I just was excited thinking I could have berries of goodness.
I love
I
that
have-
you looked up. It's like one of my party members is possibly suicidal. So I looked up ways to just baby-proof him.
I actually Googled how to be the best healer. That's what I typed in Google.
how do I get one of those foam helmets to put on him?
Bubble wrap.
This is
bumps
going to
into
be
walls
probably
pretty hard.
nothing to you guys, but if any of our listeners have ever heard of Team 4-Star and Dragon Ball Z Abridged, Sensuine just throws it at people to heal them.
I have prepared 10 healing potions. So I spent all of my money that I raised on healing potions. Fun fact. Oh, and a week's worth of rations because of freaking Thea. So that
You're the one that left her,
Speaking of, because she was eating all the food, during my wormhole online, all the cool D&D stuff that now exists, I was looking for cookies because they stabilize Hugh so well. And I was looking for juice. Could not find juice, but I did find cookies of fortune, so i.e. fortune cookies. And when you buy them, it's like a D4 or whatever. You figure out.
I need it.
And so when you eat it, you feel better, but you also get a fortune, which you roll a D6 on. So I wanted to ask you if it's possible in the future for me to buy one of those. I'll do more research, but I want fortune cookies as part of my
I want them to be
healers.
like stupid and vague, though.
They are. It's ridiculous. Like, they're just stupid. It says you can, like, input your own, but it's like, happy thoughts.
Look behind you.
Oh, there also are cookies of misfortune. You can buy those instead. But I'm a good character, so I can't buy those.
But you
Are
could
you?
accidentally buy
Oops.
them.
Are you actually a good character? Because
Certainly thinks she is.
we had an entire conversation about whether or not you could heist a mobile med unit.
I know, and I said, dang it, I'm a good character. I'll figure it out.
And
We'll
then I
find a way.
believe
Fun fact,
you
I still
discussed
haven't.
sending someone else to try
Steal
and
it for you.
That's right. That's what I said.
procure. We don't say the S word.
I'm pretty sure with the literal cop next to you have to.
Sorry, cop. I didn't know it was stolen.
I didn't know that was illegal.
All right.
See,
so
me being a cop, I could just request to commandeer the vehicle.
it's true. See, and he's persuasive.
I am.
No way is this sad.
Somehow.
Because honestly, he needs it.
My persuasion's a -1, but it's just works.
My
His
oath is to
intimidation's
help
through the roof,
people.
though. Let's talk about what level 3 means to your character.
Yeah, we already know who you are, Hugh.
Are you sure? You don't want to hear the name again?
We tried to make him not a thing. He survived.
So I am a homebrew, thank you, Jack. Ranger, subclass of bounty hunter. And so that has given me a bonus action of eye on target, right? And where it's kind of like Hunter's Mark, where I can mark someone, but I have advantage on any attacks against this person. I have disadvantage on anyone not that person until that person dies.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Basically, how I envision
I get super tunnel vision.
Yep. You basically tunnel vision on your target. And it gives you some other things, like it makes it so you have...
Enhanced wisdom and intelligence checks to find this person. So all kinds of really neat stuff there for that.
So could he use this to find the missing people out there? But then he's not going to kill them, though. That's the problem.
Actually, that
I'll
is...
just beat them into submission.
No, actually,
Well, we found them.
It's okay. I have a healer's
actually, there
kit.
is a thing in there about not lethally hurting them. Basically, if you want to track them down, if you know their name and, like, a description of them, he can kind of, like, start focusing on them and hunt them down. And it acts more like, instead of, like, hunting them down, it acts more like find person.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Which
Neat.
has a range, though. That's...
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not clairvoyant.
500 feet.
Yep.
Jeepers. Pretty good.
I
Pretty
mean,
good
find
sound.
object is 1,000, so...
Yep.
It gets stronger as he levels up.
Listen, you're using some big words. I have a migraine.
I have spell
At
knowledge.
least it's not COVID.
I also
anymore.
have primeval awareness, which
I
also
like
helps
that
me
one.
tracking things down
Yep.
if I'm in my favored
Yep.
area type and things like that.
Dee Dee had that.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna forget to use that one. I'm sure.
I have it written down to remind me that I have it. And I
Oh,
go,
I have it written down too, but yeah, that's not
Yep.
gonna help any.
Also, as part of his subclass, he gets to pick one extra favorite enemy of a humanoid type.
Yes.
And apparently he just hates dwarfs.
Again.
What do you mean again?
You never liked dwarves. Can we not like I guess orcs? Do they exist?
I am an
They're
orc.
good.
Orcs.
Yeah, orcs are
Did I
good
hate
here.
my own kind?
You could. Goblins exist here too, but
I
they're
don't
like
know.
good
A
ones.
self-loathing man.
Oh, that
Yeah.
would
That
be
could
fitting.
fit.
Would
That
be
actually
fitting.
explains the alcoholism.
Yeah.
Why am I the way that I am?
Yeah.
Do you have any urges to invade a weird country named Poland?
If he starts talking about annexing the Sudetenland, we have to get rid of him.
My people are within Lithuania. Stay away from there. Please. Thank you. All right. What happened to you over there, Eddie?
Dude. Not much. My hit points went up. I'm buffer.
Nice.
I got muscles, man.
Oh, boy.
Look at these guns.
And you get second level spell slots, and because you're a Death Domain Cleric, you can now blind people or make them weak.
I didn't get second
With my
level
beautiful
spells.
You
guns.
don't get second level spell slots for a little bit longer.
I know.
I'm gonna blind them and make them weak with my beautiful guns.
Oh, boy.
Dude.
You have to strike JoJo poses.
I'm just going to sit over here and close my eyes.
Pretend it's
Emiana.
not happening.
And
Nothing's
what does
happening.
level 3 happen for Emiana?
That's a heck of a lot of stuff. I was like getting like freaked out because there was just so much to learn. So at a level 3, I have to first off choose my oath. So I did that, and I chose Oath of the Ancients, which I thought was fitting for her because she's all about, the all natural kind of cure. So a lot of like, viney things and, like all natural druid kind of esque things pop up with that. As an ASMR, I have Celestial Resistance now, which was important. So I am resistant to necrotic and radiant damage. I also got Lesser Restoration, which was exciting because I can use that for some people like Hugh. I also got Radiant Soul, which is exciting. So as a bonus action, I can transform into my full form and I can fly 30 feet while also attacking for 1 minute, which is pretty sweet, not gonna lie. And that causes radiant damage as well. So it's amazing that I got like a lot of that. And also, since I chose the Oath of the Ancients, I know Ensnaring, Strike, and Speak with Animals. So they're just spells that are always prepared.
Yep.
I guess that's how they put it. So I think that's like the major stuff. Obviously, numbers change and all that fun stuff. But that's the biggest thing was trying to figure out who the heck I am and how it all
And you
goes
can also
together.
channel divinity now.
Oh, yeah, I forgot the Channel Divinity thing, yeah.
Level
Which is
3
pretty cool.
Level 3 is a huge deal for paladins.
Yeah, it was a big thing. I was like, there's a lot of stuff here. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Certain like races, or I should say certain classes, there are certain levels that are hugely important. 1 is hugely important for clerics and warlocks.
Yeah, I feel like I'll never be cool again after this level. There's like nothing left.
3 is huge for fighters and paladins.
So for the Tenet of the Ancients, like for my oath, I took the idea, it says, I think it's really cool too. It's fitting again for this character. The tenets of the Oath of the Ancients have been preserved for uncounted centuries. This oath emphasizes the principles of good above any concerns or laws or chaos. Its 4 central principles are simple: kindle the light, shelter the light, preserve your own light, and be the light. So I am choosing to be a good character, and I still have no idea how to do that. But as you mentioned, I have Channel Divinity, so I can do Nature's Wrath, or I can do Turn the Faithless using that now.
Yep.
Cool.
And because my universe doesn't really have Fae as a thing, I'm just going to replace the Fae with aberrations, because that would be something they'd be way more into getting rid of. Everyone hates them.
In another
Except for cultists.
universe, a very sparkly angel discovered that it was not good.
Actually, I
Just
could
if
have
you need
chosen
inspiration.
Fallen ASMR. Yeah, I could become a Fallen, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna be a
Maybe
good
you don't
person.
know that you're fallen.
No, maybe.
You are on Earth with us.
I kind of want to be an Undying Sentinel, so that's the 15th level. We got to get up there. 'Cause that's really cool.
And for level 3 for Thea, because you drug her along on your little adventures.
Oh, Thea.
Were you an Undying Sentinel?
No.
Because for your character, Miri, you didn't die at 0 hit points. You
Oh
took,
no,
like,
that's a half orc ability.
Yep.
They get relentless endurance. So basically,
okay.
Yep. That's just for being half orc.
Yeah, at Undying Sentinel for an ASMR, at the 15th level, when you're reduced to 0 hit points and are not killed outright, you can choose to drop to 1 hit point instead. Once you use the ability, you can't use it again.
Yeah.
So, but that's pretty cool. But anyway, obviously, important note for Hugh, I put this down just for you, sweetheart. My lay on hands is now 15 points, and my healing hands is 3 points. So I have 18 healing points that I can use.
Well, I have Goodberry now.
That's
so-
right. So
Also,
But will you eat them?
Just remember that everyone,
Well,
to
he
make sure
made
you
them
mark this, is
first.
that you now have 3D of whatever your hit dice is total. Thea, all that happened is she's surprisingly beefy for a wizard.
I'm so proud for her.
She has 23 hit points.
Good for her. I
Yeah.
have 24.
Yeah, you're a martial class with a D10. She gets a D6.
That lizard is ripped.
Kinda.
She although it was all the rations she ate.
Oh yeah, she
all those
bulked up.
vitamins really helped.
She got 2nd level spell slots. She now knows how to spider climb and shoot an
does.
acid arrow.
That's terrifying.
And
Sarah, I love it.
and while you guys are off on your adventure, you know what she's going to be doing? She's going to be doing some spell experimenting. And she made
has
a
to
unique...
come with us.
No, she actually has to do research. She has an actual job.
No, she doesn't.
More money for us.
Kind
She
of.
didn't take any last time. I bought rations just for you. Just don't want to have to do the voice again. And she's a great bonus.
No,
action.
actually,
Thea.
because she needs to spend her time making her first signature spell.
Fine.
So, while you've been back at camp for about a day, you wanted to talk to Ilzechi first.
Yes, I do. Is he here?
Yes.
I see zucchini over there.
Maybe you should go eat that. That's very healthy and full of good
The
antioxidants.
dude. Zucchini.
No. No, there's zucchini though. Go eat that. Bye. Anywho, hi Elzachi. I have a present for you.
Oh, okay.
Look what I found.
What? This is ancient.
I
It's really
may
cool.
or may not have taken it off of a dead body that's head was squished in.
There is a kind of a horrified look. You get that Ilzechi is fairly young and probably not used to seeing dead people yet.
The good news.
We made a hilarious clubbing joke.
He's actually starting to turn slightly
when
green.
you say we,
One of you made a clubbing joke.
There was a voice in the sky, actually, who said we went clubbing.
anywho,
I made a different clubbing joke.
that's yours to keep. However, a voice on Hive Zechi told me that it's worth 20 Atros and a favor. So I think we should use this to gain ourselves a favor. Okay, Zechi?
What do you want out of the league?
Very subtle. I like it.
I've heard about these things called mobile med clinics.
Do you wanna go looking? Because that's not our league. That's your league's thing.
Darn it, Zechi. Come on. Look
This
us
is
up.
not this is not like this.
I think she would like a tour, is what she's saying. Really get to see the ins and outs of the place.
How about instead of that?
Are
How
there
about you
any
start-
emergency exits or windows that I can open and leave open by accident and then come
How do we
crawling
get
back?
in if there's a distress call from inside? Just
rather than give you the insanely expensive vehicle, he is going to do something a little bit more helpful.
information.
Actually, he is going to teach you how to actually drive a vehicle. Because none of you can drive land vehicles. So
Are you
even if
assuming that I've never driven a car?
none of you have proficiency in it.
No.
Why did I get proficiency then?
Yes, in land vehicles. That's going to be his favor.
Alright. Well, Zachi, let's go. I want to imagine that like it's the most horrifying thing for him because like Emion is terrible at it initially.
He's like white knuckled in fear. He's basically crying to himself slightly.
Is it because it's a stick shift? Like I want to imagine it's a stick shift and there's like a grinding sound. And he's
He's like
just
Big
yell-
Rig, you know. Got like 15
He's
years.
just like yelling, "Come on!"
At the end, like he just takes you on one of like the more basic kind of like
Hit the clutch. That's all he's yelling.
one of the more buggy style like
Oh, I
staff
stalled
vehicles.
again.
Like
Darn.
as you're like stalling and breaking this thing, he is freaking out. But when you finally like limp it back, he's just like you see he's writing down all the stuff he's gonna have to fix on this vehicle.
But am I proficient now?
You do not have proficiency in land vehicles.
Okay, I don't know where to put that down, but I'm very excited.
Tool proficiencies.
Okay.
Yes. So if you come across other vehicles, you can drive it. Since now one of you can actually drive a car. You functionally just got
I
your
like to
license.
imagine that Thea probably could drive a car somehow randomly.
She's smart. She just can't hit the pedals.
Yeah, the way she is, she'd figure out a way to like stick a pedal and work.
She has a go-kart.
Aww.
She's one of the little mini bikes, but it's perfectly sized for
She's
her.
the old lady that you see behind the wheel, like really low behind the wheel.
Oh, like Wreck-It Ralph, it's a pedal car.
She built it herself. She's very proud. All right. So thank you, Zachi, so much. Enjoy your badge.
Thank you. Yeah, this is actually really important. And you see, like, that there is a little bit of information kind of encoded in your badges.
Mm-hmm.
Yours is a lot more digital and more advanced, but this is like, and you get that there's writing on it that none of you would understand.
Hey, guess what?
A sentence.
Zachi's my best friend now.
Actually, Zachi kind of likes you now. You're up on his list.
Suck it, Hugh.
God.
So,
The angels.
and then you're
forever
spending the rest of your
zucchini.
day making potions.
Low man, I am making potions. Yeah, about a half hour for each one, pretty much. I think we did the math on this.
Yep.
So, yeah, I spend time doing healing potions. 10 of them. 10 healing potions.
Why are you looking at me?
Because you're going to probably need 9 of them.
Oh, boy. And then I'm waiting for my longsword to be delivered back.
Yep.
So, again, I bought a week's worth of rations. So I really, that's all I was really worried about was just doing that, hanging out with Thea, becoming besties with her.
Thea's actually going to be super busy because
Then I want to be bothering her. Thea, how's it going? I agree. Are you hungry? I think you need some food. Oh, this is great.
This like magical tome, she's deep into it, like trying to figure it out.
I like how you treat her like she's 5 or something. And she's ridiculously smart.
25 and smarter than all of you.
But then she licks metal, so...
Hey, yeah. And she hides under beds. I don't want to hear it.
It's a kobold thing.
Thea, darling, I think you should take a breath of fresh air and eat some food. Use the restroom. Thea, yeah. Oh, my. Okay. You know what? I don't think she's coming with us.
No, she is doing her job.
I like to mention I reach over and try to touch the book and she bites my hand. And I'm like, okay, nope. You keep doing you, sweetheart.
No. Actually, since she's kobold, it's probably her tail just smacks you.
Oh my god. I have wings, so yeah, that's right. Our first girlfriend fight.
Yeah.
So I went driving all day. What did you guys do?
Yep.
I found a dude. Thank you for the sparkly metal. He's gonna make me a little sword and a cane.
I gave you the part that Thea did a lot of licking on.
It's gonna be hidden in a cane.
Okay, it's true. Be washed.
His name's gonna be Sir Sneaky. He's gonna be right here next to Sir Whippy and Sir Bonk Bonk.
On your hip.
Yes.
I like it.
I have a feeling if at some point she gets a +1 armor of some sort, it is literally going to be a fur hat and cape.
See if that happens.
I want this.
I don't think we should do that. It might offend some people.
Yeah. She's becoming a
Faux
pimp.
fur.
She's becoming a pimp.
It's healthier.
Wouldn't be the first one of our campaigns that ended up with someone as a pimp.
Listen, my characters never did.
That's true.
Isn't that what young rich nobles are supposed to do?
I mean, Miri was unintentionally a pimp.
Yeah.
I will seek guidance from the universe.
Hugh, what did you do today? Did you learn to be a better everything?
What?
I have a
No.
feeling he
Did
just
you
found
practice-
alcohol and just got super drunk and
Did you
passed
practice
out.
your bow?
No.
Don't you think that would have been a good idea,
I
Hugh?
found the mobile med unit and I got some pain meds.
Oh, great. I'm going to have to write down painkiller addiction now. Actually,
Hugh,
since...
we were on a long
Takes
rest.
the edge off.
You don't need to take pain meds when you're on a long rest.
Not for the kind of pain I have.
I want you to roll a con check.
I am not helping you.
Okay, so that's a 12 plus...
He's done pretty
12. It's a 12.
It's not terrible.
My dyslexic
It's
eyes
not
were just
great
like, that's
either.
a 21.
So, So, I'm just going to be honest. You're starting to...
That's why you didn't practice the bow. I'm glad you didn't use any weapons while you were
Well,
high.
I'm not going to call it an addiction. You are starting to form a habit use of painkillers. So we're
Are
gonna
they
deal with
going
that in the future.
steady?
Look, so how much would it be for me to, like, make my great axe look fancy. Because I have some precious metals that I found. 28 Atros worth of it.
You're already making it. You're using the Voltron to make it a +1.
Right.
If you're giving them
So
the gems,
I want it to look all purty.
Oh, when they're already going to be working on it, if they're going to give them the gems, they're going to just do it at the same time.
All right, so I pulled my great axe
Just
off
be
my
like,
back. I'm like, I also had this done today.
I
And
had
still
my
got 20
great
extras.
sword made. Look at mine. Shooing.
Longsword, not great sword, slightly
Whatever.
different.
Look at that.
It goes swing.
Hugh, I'm the doctor. If anybody is supposed to have an
look
addiction,
at me. I'm the doctor now.
if anybody's supposed to have an addiction to Vicodin, it's supposed to be the doctor. I've seen it on TV. Okay.
So our party is now House.
Hey, do you
and
have
Max
any more?
Payne.
Max Payne.
But flip flop for
And-
some reason.
And also,
And a pimp.
I was going to say the most pimped out member of Good Charlotte possible.
I like it.
Oh, God.
I was thinking more Fallout
Maybe
Boy.
he
Oh,
has
God.
a
Yeah,
character
like Fall Out
as
Boy.
he's gonna found.
But I don't know, saying dude and bra all the time, that's not either of them. That's like,
That's true.
We'll figure. Eddie's in a league of his own.
oh god, it's Bieber.
Oh, no. So this is early Bieber when he was wearing the puffy jacket?
Oh no, I hate that puffy jacket. Oh. Let's move on, shall we?
So what we've established is that the tiny dragon that licks metal is the most sane and competent member of this party.
I would hold that I'm very competent.
Okay, House.
No, I said I should be the one addicted, but
Oh.
I'm not. It's him. We flip flopped.
Yeah.
He's confused. That's supposed to be my job. But I'm a good person. I don't
I'm a
do
good
that.
person. Okay.
I remind myself daily. I'm a good person. I'm a good person.
So you
Sounds
spend
like someone recovering from not being a good person.
I don't want to be that fallen ASMR. You know what I'm saying?
so you spend the day, on your various tasks. The next morning, there is in fact the Lesser Praetor is waiting for you, and he is lending you one of the staff vehicles. Since he doesn't,
I can drive this now.
he actually has someone else driving it for you.
There's no need. We got this. Duck's got this covered.
This is my vehicle. I am not letting you drive that.
No, not him. I'll be driving it.
I'm not letting you drive it. I heard the
I beg to differ, and I rolled an 11.
That is definitely not going to work.
It was great. So who is it? Zeti driving?
No,
Oh.
it's one of the Praetors. I'm gonna call what is technically his bodyguard.
Okay, so not livery.
What is this bodyguard's name?
That would be
Dude.
Tonvin.
Tonvin or Toe?
Tounva with the umlauts over and Tovan. Technically Tovan.
So what is Tovan?
He is a human.
Ooh.
He's actually rather built.
Why'd you make the noise? I mean, I'm not judging.
You can tell that he's had he probably absolutely was a fighter in, his prime, but he's a little bit older now, so
How much older?
he's probably in his early 40s.
Ooh, got that
Nice.
that nice dusting of the silver along the ears there, huh? A little silver.
Kinda. But yeah, so he's still pretty
And the
powerful.
interesting scars.
You don't see any on his face, but he's wearing like gloves and like a normal like outfit, so you can't really
He's got scars on the inside.
see.
No, Hugh, that's you. I'll ask him in the car. It'll be fine. I sit in the front seat with him. Shotgun.
Yeah. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna take you over to the last place we heard from the Morkai agents.
Morkai.
Yeah.
They sound evil,
Warders.
don't they?
Yes.
Morkai. I'm a little concerned.
Like Mordecai.
Well, but he wasn't evil.
I was thinking,
No.
I was thinking of like mort as in French.
But that's
death.
where I...
Yeah, no, I
And
know.
then Orakai. Mordecai. See? Like,
Mordecai.
Oh, but that other Mordecai.
Mordecai
Johnny Depp
warders are
Mordecai
the,
was...
They're like the
God.
guardians of
Yes.
the wild spaces, so
okay. I'm a druid now, guys. Sort of.
kind of.
Hi, hippie.
You're the druid paladin.
Oh, whoa.
You got your homeopathic duct tape.
What do you call
You
them?
are a hippie doc.
And
You did
again,
make
we've
a
established
sound. You saw
that
it
her
move
duct
on.
tape more efficient than colloidal silver.
100%? You're welcome, world.
So yeah, he's basically going over what they know, which is that
So we're driving as he's talking. Okay.
they were out here a few weeks before this set off because they're the ones that actually found the 3 villages. And they've been doing, sweeps through the area looking for other either sites of interest or just making sure that nothing's going to surprise the camp or making sure no wild beasties are on the rampage, that kind of stuff. But then a few days ago, they just went radio silent.
You're very tall for a human.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Continue.
Okay. So there were 5 of them. They were out on an extended patrol.
I think she's sweet on him.
What color are your eyes, Tovan?
Definitely.
I don't care.
He has a slightly duskier complexion. His eyes are
dark and handsome. Tall, dark, and handsome, just like I like him.
His eyes are brown, like a dark brown.
I love brown-eyed
Is he an actor in Dune?
No, he's just...
Does he have a rebreather in his nose?
Does
he
he
the king?
wear glasses in a fantastically, chauve, kind of way over here? Does he have a beautiful nose and mouth? And...
this is getting real awkward. Is this awkward for everyone else or just me?
Can I call him PJ?
You can call him whatever you want. I don't know that he's going to respond.
Sorry, Tovan, continue. So they were sweeping, there's 5 of them.
I knew I liked this guy.
I'm going to be honest, he's taller than you, PJ. Sorry.
Most people are.
One can dream.
He's probably 6'1", 6'2" in there.
Oh my gosh, we killed Eddie once again. Just the 2 of us. We lost Mia too.
So there were 5 of them. This kind of last area, they stopped contact about 3 days ago. They were on extended sweep because we had heard, there was disturbances in the area. We're thinking that it might have been a monster on the loose.
What kind of a monster, Tovan?
We're not sure. All we know is that we had
monster.
We had reports of a...
Not yet. The power of yet.
We had reports of some destroyed vehicles out there. Like something had happened where there's a destroyed vehicle out there.
I suppose I can't drive a broken vehicle, huh, Hugh? Can barely drive a good one. I hope they're all automatic.
So he's just kind of giving you the information. There isn't a whole lot more beyond that they're really aware of right now. Just speculation. They've been assuming that there's been a monster attack. It's not unheard of for their...
Tovan, what kind of monster do you think it is?
Out here could be a lot of stuff. Could be types of worms. Could be a giant... Could be any sort of giant insects.
Do you think we're going to fight a dragon? We can't kill dragons. They're becoming extinct.
No, we can kill dragon.
No, we can't.
Do you guys... just a straight intelligence throw, I guess? Go with intelligence. Or survival, either or, although survival's a little bit fudgy.
Oh my. Oh, so wait, you said survival?
Yeah, it's a bit fudgy, but it'll give me some.
5.
13.
11.
You're just like...
I'm too sweet on Tovan.
Yeah, you're lost in his eyes right now. Emiana's just lost in his eyes.
Trying to hold his hand.
Okay, so Edvard, yours is not great, but you know that, yeah, there are plenty of wild animals out in the wastes that can kill people. Again, lots and lots of horrible beasties.
Boogie, boogie, boogie.
You know that it's not just beasts that have a tendency to end up in the wilds.
Crazy humans.
There are plenty of... You would know this because you've hunted them a few times. Mm-hmm. A lot of outlaws have a tendency to disappear into the more wild areas, and...
So, could be outlaws.
Outlaws. I'm scared. Tovan, will you hold my hand?
I need to keep both hands on the wheel, and
I reach my hand over, and I put on the wheel with him. I'll help you, Tovan. I know how to drive. I know how to drive, Tovan.
I'm just gonna completely,
I
cut this and just...
I like how Jack has essentially described Pedro Pascal's character in The Last of
Yep.
Us. Late 50s, brown hair,
No,
brown
that's
eyes.
40s.
40s, I think.
That's why I was
50s.
going for
Yeah,
the
he's
guy
56.
from Dune.
He said he was 56.
No, I said he was in his.
He's in 40s.
Oh, you said he was in his 50s. I
Listen.
thought you said he was in his 50s.
No, I said he was in his
Listen, I
early
would-
40s.
That's why I was thinking
Emiana
the guy
was
from
listening.
Dune.
Of course she was.
I was thinking of Pedro Pascal before they do that 10-year jump, when he
Yeah.
still has his skin.
Real Pedro Pascal.
You know that I love him. I love you too. But, oh yes.
I feel like I stepped on
both
a
start with
landmine
P.
here, and I'm going to mind wipe this entire encounter after this.
You get this. This is your fault. All right.
This is my bad.
Hi, Pedro.
So they make it to the last place of contact, and he's just like, "This is the last place we've seen from them. If you want to start investigating, I'm going to make some more laps around the area, see if I can't find anything else."
Tovan, please be careful. I wouldn't want anything to happen to you.
I know what I'm doing, and
I pat him on the shoulders to say goodbye.
he's like, "Before you hop out, you want to hand me that box?" He just throws a small box, like it was back in the passenger compartment.
Which one is it?
It's the one that has the
only
twin-
box, Hugh.
the twin eagle motif on it.
The eagle or the hawk?
Just hand
There's
me the
only
box.
one box, Hugh.
No, there are more than one box back here that I see. Well, okay, here.
Hugh,
Is this
stop
it?
taking the pills.
There's literally just one box back there, and you're just like seeing four of them. Yeah, like it's a fairly long box. It's probably about a meter long. I'm sorry, 40 inches for you.
Please use your Americans.
40 inches or so. A
I
little over
appreciate
3
the
foot.
meter.
Yeah. And you see, he's like opens it, and it's a rifle, and he loads it real quick. He goes, just in case.
Tovan, you're one hunk of man.
Okay, you do your thing, and he's just like driving off.
Wait. He hasn't drive off yet. Before I say goodbye, Tovan. Click, click.
Oh, got a selfie. Are you holding the rifle while you selfie?
No, of course not. It's just a picture of the two of us smiling. I assume that Tovan is
Are
smiling.
your lips puckered?
Duck face.
Duck face. Oh God, Tovan is not duck faced.
That's
It's
okay.
like, oh, okay. So he's sweeping out further in the area. Immediately do a survival check, kind of for like looking for clues.
Bam!
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
7.
13.
17.
The number was 12. That's the 1 and 2.
I don't know how to count that high.
So you see plenty of disturbances. There, obviously it's a wasteland, so it kind of blows. But you see some of these are very like deeply gouged into the sand, and you also see some bits of like shredded material, like from clothing.
Ooh, okay.
So
They missed this? It's so obvious.
I mean, they're used to scrap, so getting a few cuts and bruises, even losing a person, is not that abnormal.
Okay. This is kind of scary.
And you also see what looks like a drag mark.
Well.
My.
Dude, was there a party?
I feel like this is just dragging me down. I thought you'd appreciate that, Hugh.
Excellent.
You're welcome. All right, so we got some mess here. We got some clothes to part. We got a drag mark.
Do a nature check for
I
me.
don't want to do a nature check. I already did the other
It's
two.
nature.
Neat.
What is with all these 13s?
Nat 20.
3 13s in a row.
Plus a 2, so 22 actually.
3.
Okay.
I am such a druid now.
You see very quickly what made the drag marks.
Was it a cow?
I wish.
No.
Where's the beef?
And you're kind of figuring out what happened because of where the drag mark is at. They were attacked by something, and as you're looking at the tracks, you realize the drag mark is actually from the pincher claw of a giant scorpion. But it was... You also are seeing where Iker has, like, kind of dripped off of it. they got into a fight with it as they were advancing, is what looks like happened.
So, do you want the good news or the bad news?
I want the good news.
I think those people are alive.
Great, let's go get them. I didn't say I wanted the bad news. I just want the good news.
Do you want to know what we're fighting?
Well, I guess that would be pretty good to know.
I think it's a giant scorpion,
Okay.
and it's dripping its poison on the ground. And I point to the poison.
So goth.
Now, the good news is I'm immune to necrotic disease, so can I touch this?
I thought the good news was that the people were alive.
This would not be necrotic.
I am not
Use
going to touch
poison.
this. This is poison. But look, here it is.
Oh, can we say I made good berries on the way?
See, you
Yeah.
need to say that. I
It also is
should
an
be
action.
no.
You literally, while she's examining, you just like, I make good
So I'm
berries.
just doing it now.
Yeah, it's an
It
action.
takes like an hour, doesn't it?
No.
I don't care. I think you shouldn't be allowed to use
As soon as you say giant scorpion, like, ooh, better make some good berries. Do-do-do-do-do.
That's...
Oh, really? Please hold. So I think we should follow this, but we should probably be very careful. And I'm jokingly saying that we should probably stealth in. Because we know that we're not going to.
I will.
Okay, one of us will.
You will attempt to stealth.
I'll roll with disadvantage.
Like, do we see the opening already? Like, are we...
You would be following the track.
Okay.
I wanted to be quiet while following, but
Wait,
I got a
this-
2.
Because
so.
what it looks like happened is, because you can see some dripping of ichor from it.
And so we're
what,
just following this, yeah.
it looks like there's a pretty solid drip, so it was probably injured. And the way it's dragging, what probably looks like happened is one of its claws is stuck to the ground. So either it's like half hang off of it or cut,
Yeah.
and it's dragging along and dripping.
Well, I certainly didn't get it.
No.
I got 10.
I got a nat 1.
I got a 2.
Oh, God.
So you guys are not stealthy. You're just like, doo-doo.
Cha-chung, 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 cha-chung.
Now, do we know we're not stealthy? That's the question.
Edvard, I want you to roll me a d6 and just tell me just tell me the number. The reason why you're so unstealthy is because you're singing very loudly.
Okay.
We're stealthing along, we're stealthing.
We are hunting scorpions.
I was thinking of
Spiny
Greg the
scorpions.
Bunny.
Yeah.
I am singing the quiet song.
Quiet song. Pretty much, yeah. Yours was the lowest, so that you're at fault here.
Sure. Blame the buff dude.
I mean, she's just making a
I'm
bunch
just beautiful.
Emiana's just making a bunch of noise from her chainmail.
I did worse, so like mine's just going cha-chung, 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 cha-chung.
She got a nat 1.
Oh, never mind. Yeah.
So she's just
I'm
singing
singing.
She's
We
singing
rolled.
the quiet song.
She's
I'm
singing.
singing, I'm in the wild and I'm singing.
No, it's Tardy the Turtle.
I know, I
Singing
love
the
that song.
quiet song.
I love it.
You're dead, Tardy. You're dead.
I'm dead.
So
I'm dead, Gil.
you're easily following the tracks of the scorpion because it's kind of hard to miss. You're also seeing as you're going along that there doesn't, like, the drag mark, it doesn't look like there was anything in the claw. It looks like the claw's like hanging limp off the body. Mm-hmm. So it definitely looks like it probably got into a fight with the warders.
It looks like it got in a fight and they did a pretty good job.
I noticed.
We'll have to finish.
Actually, I didn't.
We have to finish the job.
I didn't roll high enough to know.
That's not that hard to do because
It's
you-
a pirate. It's
You're
missing a
seeing-
limb. It's a pirate scorpion.
you're kind of
singing, honey.
you're seeing where it looks like it was going to ground because you can see where its little like tunnel was.
Perfect.
Do you want to chase it or do you want to look in the area first?
Hugh, do we want to go down into the tunnel or should we look around first?
I want to see if there's another way in.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
How about you, Ed? Feel comfortable looking around first?
Yeah.
Yeah. Survival, perception, or investigation.
Doesn't matter.
Hey, kid. Wait, so we're seeing the hole?
Yes.
Can I do something bad?
I was going to say, are you
yet.
investigating the area
There
first?
could be people in there who
You're
are
not
like,
gonna
do
give it a
not
Chicago
throw any
sunroof."
fire in there yet.
People can throw fire?
Anywho,
I don't have fire.
I rolled a 14. What do I see?
Um,
I'm gonna hold Ed's hands down so he can't do any bad things in case this people are alive.
you actually
I was gonna toll the dead.
Well, what if they're mostly dead? I could probably save them. That won't hurt them anymore.
the ground has been heavily disturbed in this area, and you actually see, what looks like a couple of like footprints leading away from where the tunnel is at. So probably they got into a little scrap with it and were trying to take it down. It went to ground, so they continued on.
I
feel like if you would like to, Ed, you could probably do something terrible now because I think if you look over here, Hugh, they walked away, so they're okay.
I'm like in the other direction. Where the heck is the other way in?
As you're looking at a rock. Just a rock.
I'm like lifting up rocks to see what's underneath them.
Can I do a free action where I check to make sure the good berries are actually good berries? Because Amiana's like concerned that he can't even like make good berries correctly.
I'm going to ask an honest question. How many painkillers did you take with you this morning? And how many have you taken? Hugh?
All right, that's a good question.
Oh no.
Let's see. I don't
even have Thea. I'm so concerned.
I have 19 with me right now.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Have you been taking any of them? Because you haven't said you have, so I'm going to assume you haven't
I
started.
haven't. No, I took
Started.
some earlier in the day,
Okay.
and that was it.
Which is why he's down. I'm guessing you're like a number of 24. Usually you get like a monthly pack or whatever.
Oh no, he just went into the medical supplies and stole
Well,
them.
but he like popped them out. So
Yeah.
maybe you took like 5 earlier. So you had 24, 99, down
I like
to
that.
19.
I like
Yeah, he was high. He was pretty high yesterday. So
Boy. Okay. I want to see if I can sleight of hand take those away later, but
Okay.
my sleight of hand's terrible, so
I
it's
know
not going to
it's
happen.
gonna be fun.
Okay,
So,
so
Ed, what are you planning on doing?
I'm gonna look at that hole and I'm gonna toll the dead.
You're going to look at the hole.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Well, I have to.
Are you trying to knock the hole closed, or are you trying to find the scorpion inside?
Scorpion?
I was making a hole joke. I
Yes.
hope you got
I got
that.
you.
Put your
did.
mouth right up to the hole.
No, my eyes.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh my!
Oh my. You do in fact see the scorpion inside.
If I see it, because it said toll the dead only works on something I can.
Hey, watch
Yeah.
out!
Please.
Watch
So-
out for pink eye there, Ed.
as you're looking into
The
this tunnel in the desert.
Gaping void.
Not improving.
I like how in this rendition,
This cave.
if you go into the tunnel, something that's bad gonna hurt you.
Do a perception check to see if you can find the scorpion.
Yeah, can you find the G spot? I mean, the scorpion.
That is different.
Well,
You don't see
I have a
it.
7.
You don't see it.
So I can't toll the dead?
Not until you see it.
Okay, can I look again? Can I say, I don't see nothing? Then
Don't
try
talk
again?
out loud. Don't make it come get us.
It can definitely hear you. It's actually. Do the rest of you want to do a perception check? Specifically hearing.
I need to find one die that's going to be nice to me. Nope,
12.
that's a 6.
You want to listen?
What do I add to it?
Perception.
12.
Hey!
I have +3 on perception. I'm a perceptive human being.
Oh, okay. You actually do hear it clicking, like the chitin of it moving, but it's actually moving away from you. It's going deeper into its tunnel.
I think it's very scared. I don't think we should go down there.
Good idea.
Yes.
Yeah,
I have an
Leave the
aversion to
tunnel
tunnels.
alone.
Yeah.
This was wounded in a fight, and it does not want to fight again, lest it die.
Okay.
Animal self-preservation is pretty powerful.
She said
yes.
no.
This
said
hole has
no.
a no entry sign on it.
Ladies, attach your no entry signs. So let us continue then, shall we? Let's go along. Hugh, over here. Here's where the footprints
I'm
are.
right here.
Hugh, do you see the footprints now?
I see the footprint.
Thank goodness. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, because... Anyway, come along, Ed.
Dude.
And as you are following these footprints, you realize that the formation changes from like where they were all clustered together, moving away from.
Oh, I pop a pill.
What?
Okay.
I figured out why I'm going to.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you the pattern, but
That's fine. I'm just going to keep it in my head to see how many you take and how often I need to decide how addicted you become.
I'll text it to you.
Awesome. So it went from like a more clustered formation of them like going away from this animal that has gone to ground and is no longer a threat to a more normal like sweep formation. So they're not
afraid anymore.
Yeah, they're not afraid. They're going back to like their normal routine of searching the area.
So I think we could probably double time it, guys, and hurry up a little bit faster because they've already swept the area, so it has to be pretty safe, right?
Dude.
Okay.
She's smart.
I'm just assuming. Let's hustle a little bit, shall we?
Do the hustle.
Yes, that's probably a good idea.
Okay, so as you're going, it's pretty easy going. This is it's not difficult terrain by any stretch of the imagination.
He's still singing.
Yes.
No one told me I ever stopped.
I do like the fact that you have not until you say otherwise. So and so you are now like you're following it, with their general direction. It's pretty easy going for quite a while. You've probably traveled better part of a half a mile at this point.
All right.
And what do we see?
Ah!
Jinx!
Well, you're going to do an investigation check here.
Fine.
I was just asking for like landscape montages or something.
16.
What am I rolling?
Investigation.
And these dice, man.
1.
You see nothing. You realize that the formation are coming. You've actually come up like the crest of like a small dune, and you're coming into almost like a valley. But you notice something as you're coming into this valley. The formation went from like a sweep formation where there was like a picket line almost, starting to like there's a lot more activity. There's a lot more footprints. You notice something worse. You find
Worms.
No.
Thank God.
You find
I can't do that right now.
you actually find one of the Morkai.
Oh, no. Hello, sir? Or madam?
It's kind of hard to say because the top part of their cranium is missing.
Oh, no. Do you think duct tape will work?
Do you want to do a medicine check?
I do.
You're not going to save him, but you'll get some information.
Oh, dear heavens. So what's that? Plus 3, so 14.
You've probably... While battlefield wounds aren't probably your specialty, you would have...
Scalped?
No, it was a large caliber projectile. It was a bullet.
Mind-blowing.
Hugh, this is no time to make a joke. This person is dead.
Yeah, they got a little off the top, didn't they?
A lot off the top. I can't save this person, Hugh. Can any of us talk to dead people?
Can I?
That is an actual spell, but I don't know that any of you took it.
Nope.
I'm looking. I mean, can't I do things?
I was thinking of our other storyline where she can. That's okay.
Not dead people.
I feel like... Oh, no, they have to be alive? I thought that you could talk to dead people, too.
Nope.
With that psiotic mind... Oh, no, okay. Sorry.
They have to be someone alive.
Oh, mostly dead, then. Yes, okay.
There was actually a spell called Speak with Dead. It's a 3rd level spell, though.
Okay. Well, I'm
Goals.
just gonna say it outright. There's someone shooting at us or shooting at them, and I'm gonna pick his pockets.
Okay, that's fine. Also, during your investigation, you don't get a good timing of when it happened, but it wasn't super recent.
Okay, so it's like congealed blood.
Yeah.
Is the rigor mortis set in?
Yeah.
It was a
It's-
while ago though, because look, it's horse and stuff.
It's been more than 24 hours.
More than 24 hours.
At least. Okay, so you're going to pick its pockets.
His or hers?
By now, she should know.
Yeah.
It was a he.
Okay. What do I find?
You find his league badge.
Yes, I take it.
You
Well,
find...
that'll make me prove that he's like, dead.
That is actually basically be the equivalent of taking the dog tags from
Yep.
a fallen soldier. You find his sidearm.
What, is it a gun?
Yeah, he has a pistol, like a
take
revolver. No ammo.
I still look really cool with it, though.
That's fair.
I'm not carrying Thea, so I have more space in my pack.
He's wearing pretty simple studded leather armor.
Don't want it.
And he also has his primary weapon is a short sword, but it's been damaged.
I have a long one, so.
Is there a bend in it?
He also has his basic pack, which has a couple of days of rations and a bedroll.
Does anybody need a bedroll or some rations? Because I have those already.
Any cookies in those rations?
Are there any
No, I'm good.
cookies of fortune?
Okay, you guys are
Probably
used to...
hardtack.
I was going to say, this is even beyond, like, hardtack and dried. This is, like, you're going to be spending weeks, possibly more, in the wild. This stuff is designed to survive anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take it.
You enjoy that, Ed. I prefer real food. Okay.
You'll thank me when we're starving. I put it away.
As I have
Just saw a show about this.
I have a week's worth of rations and no Thea to eat it, so I think we're good for a while. Hooray!
Okay. So, he was definitely attacked, and he was shot with a firearm.
You know what really bothers me, guys, is that they didn't even bury him. You
I
know?
think they're a little more worried about other things when they got
if we
attacked
get to
there.
a point where, like, I get killed, I would like you to bury me.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
I got you, Sparkly Babe.
Thank you. Sparkly babe, I like that.
Do you want to now...
We want to continue, but we're a little concerned.
I was going to say, perception checks or investigation checks of the area.
Those are all terrible for me. Straight roll. I got a nat 1.
You're more freaked out by this dead person, and
Why do we keep finding dead people, guys?
you're realizing the reason that there's no ammo in the revolver is that all the shots have been fired, and he never got a chance to reload.
Oh boy. And he has no ammo on him, so his friends took his ammo. Okay.
Probably.
14.
She had 19.
Nice.
Okay, you see where the other...
Hugh sees.
yes. Hugh sees that there's more of these now very erratic footsteps going up over the next rise.
All right.
You see something...
What is my name?
Edvard. Thank you. Edvard sees...
What's my name, bitch?
Whoa!
What's my name?
Edvard sees...
I'm perceptive, people. I'm seeing things.
Oh boy.
Edvard, you actually see what appear to be a set of tire treads.
Yo, bros,
What's up?
tires.
You know what this means? Mobile med unit.
Biker gangs.
Seems kind of small for that one there.
Oh, darn.
Is it a biker gang?
So, are the tire treads going with the footprints?
They are generally going in the same direction, but whereas the foot treads are going up and over, the tire treads, so they're going like up the next rise. The tire treads went along the valley and then crossed around to go over the
If we're
rise.
doing a Mad Max thing, I just cannot. I did not wear the right shoes for this today.
I'm buff. I'll protect you, Sparkly
That's right.
Babe.
I assume that the people that are running up and over the rise were probably the Mordecai warders, and they were probably running away from the dudes in the car. What do you think?
That makes sense to me.
So you should probably follow
Unless
those.
somehow they got the car and they're chasing someone else. But that would be
illogical.
quite a twist.
Plot twist.
They've gone evil and they're just in sport now.
I'm wondering.
Oh my god, we need to kill these people.
The
knew
most
it.
dangerous game.
Are they communists?
Does communism exist in our world?
I don't know.
Oh no, are they fascists? Because that's even worse. So I think we should follow the footprints, guys.
Yes, I think so too.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'm with you, Sparkly Babe.
Then we go follow the footprints.
Okay, yep.
What are we rolling for?
I was waiting for a perception
Sparkly
when we get
babe.
there, right?
If you're following, it'd be survival.
I'm like when we get to the top of the hill.
Oh, yeah.
Survivor, I'm not gonna
So I rolled I'm
I
going
rolled
to
a
perception.
two.
Yep.
So I
I'm
rolled
gonna die soon.
19.
Okay.
I rolled a 2, so it's 5.
13.
That's not bad.
I'm not a survivor. I'm gonna die.
Mine's a
soon.
+1, so.
You actually do see something rather interesting. Over the next rise, it comes into a very wide, honestly more like a bowl depression.
Like a basin.
Yes. And this one has actually been more solidly built up with stone, so this is probably like a natural like basin that has never been filled in. Mm-hmm. And you actually see off to one side, you actually see where the vehicle came up around the other side. Because you can see its tire treads coming down, and it's going towards what actually looks like a small bit of road and some pylons, and you actually see going into the far side away from you, the far side of this depression, what looks like a rectangular opening.
So it's like kind of like an underground thing.
Yeah. I was going to say an underground garage is probably that kind of like garage opening, underground garage opening.
Gotcha.
And more importantly, you see more evidence of the Morkai being in a fight. As in you find 2 more of them dead and what looks like quite a bit of blood.
Oh my gosh. And I run over. Hugh, what do we do?
Well, we check their pockets. We do that first. We need identification.
I would like to see if they're alive first, and so I check to see if they're alive.
They are both dead. And been dead probably soon after,
I was going to say about the same time frame, just however long it took to get up
Were
and
they
over
shot?
the hill.
Is it like gunned again, or?
One looks like he was shot. The other one looks like he was hacked apart.
Oh my gosh.
You had to check that one was dead?
I picked their pockets.
Actually, these ones, they looks like they've been picked clean. Like, everything but, like, their basic clothes have been taken off them.
Oh my goodness.
Except for their league badges, because they're not going to get stolen.
I take those.
For identification.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why she's taking
Weren't there
it.
like 5 people?
Mm-hmm.
And so we're down to 2.
This is really depressing, you. We keep finding dead people. How do you feel, Ed? I don't like this anymore.
I made a new song. There was a house of Atrosaur.
And
Where
so,
people went to
do
die.
you think they're even alive, Hugh?
No.
What?
The last 2? Are they even alive, do you think?
I think so. I think they're holed up somewhere. At least I hope so.
Anyway, so this is what you've seen. What's your next move?
I want to just stealth up to the edge of the tunnel. Because my rolls have been so good lately.
I want a low roll.
Well, and
Son of a gun.
This is more or less what it kind of looks like. So it looks like some roads leading to like an entrance here, and what looks like posts here. Like,
Oh, cool.
are you familiar with like the bollards, like the concrete, like cylinders that they put up to stop cars?
Yes.
It's basically a bunch of those on either side of these road.
I got the roll I wanted.
What'd you get?
God.
I got a 1.
Oh no.
I actually rolled pretty decent. I got a 10 or an 11, so a 10.
I got a 1 or a 7, but I got a 1 and I wanted a 1. Can I tell it?
Go ahead.
So I kind of see where it is, and you guys just can't hold me back. And I go, Cowabunga! And I trip and I roll and I kind of somersault down the bowl.
And I stand at the top, okay, and I'm looking at Hugh.
I want you to do a dex saving throw.
Oh, yeah, you might get hurt with that.
It's going to be worse than that.
Pretty bad deck saving throw right there.
10.
Yeah.
These rolls, man.
Well,
We're not
you
having
are prone, so that's a piece of information.
Cool.
Your little experience has alerted some rather nefarious looking folk that are now, there's 3 of them, and they've come around from near the entrance.
All right.
They're approximately 100 feet away from you.
I thought I was still up on the hill. Are we down?
You guys are still up there. I would jump
Yeah,
in.
it's a depression. They're coming out of it.
Okay, I was like,
You're about 40 feet from them. Because you tumbled down. You guys started stealthing down the side. So I'd say that you made it down to the bottom of the depression, but that's
Okay.
about as far as you've made it. Okay. So it's probably 100, maybe 120 feet, but they're coming at you, so it's about 100 feet from you. She is closer because she tumbled.
Is it pretty obvious that these are the people that we need to be like?
Well, they certainly look very aggressive and very angry.
All right.
So you're going to roll initiative.
Yep.
My initiative rolls are
Not that
always
stupid
awful.
die, though.
I would say I finally rolled a decent stealth number, and then that.
Oh, yeah, now I roll 20.
17.
Plus 2. No, 2, yeah. 22.
13.
But
What'd you
now
say
we're
yours
gonna,
was?
22.
22. And Edvard, what was yours?
18.
I'm going to roll
No,
3
17.
next. Just watch.
Let me make sure I'm on the right
Stupid
page.
dice.
They get me every time.
So, first up is Hugh.
Okay.
You see that they all have what appear to be short swords and some sort of rifle, and that's what you can see. And again, about 100 and a little over 100 feet away from you.
So I'm just going to shoot the first one I see with my longbow.
Okay, roll.
That's a 13.
That hits.
Nice. All right, so
Oh yeah.
8 points of damage.
Yeah, the one is real battered up.
Nice.
And next is one of the bandits. He is going to take out his rifle, level it at you, and fire.
My.
Understandable.
17. Does that break your AC?
Oh, yeah.
For 4 points of damage. It's only a glancing shot.
All right.
And he then has to reload, so he is now fiddling with the rifle to get it reloaded. Next is going to be Edvard. You are prone.
Are there any of the bandits in kind of a grouping of 2 within 5 feet of each other?
Yes, the one that he hit and the other one that hasn't moved yet, they are about 5 feet from each other. The other one has moved a little bit to the side to get a clear shot.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up
Okay.
and turn towards those beings and cast Inflict Wounds on both of them.
That's a melee spell. You'd have to get up to melee range. You can still use Toll the Dead or your Grasp.
Chill touch.
Chill touch, yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to Toll the Dead and go, bro!
Okay, so they both have to do wisdom saving throws. Okay, I'm gonna assume that the high is a 14. Okay, so one fails, one saves. The one that failed is the one that was already hurt. So if you want to roll the d12. Yeah, you hurt him. He is getting real close, but he's still up. He's looking real rough.
We apologize, but there were technical difficulties and we lost the rest of the battle. But just to kind of explain what happened, during turn 1, as you heard, Hugh did hit. At that point, Edvard cast Toll the Dead. While he did not hurt all of them, he did hurt one of them. And then at that point, which is very depressing, Emiana decided to use her, for the first time, Radiant Soul. So she turned into an angel and flew into the air. And since she wasn't close enough to actually hurt any of them with a melee weapon, she shot them with her short bow. And then she actually is able to cast radiant damage based on her level. So she did damage to one of the men. During turn 2, all the bad guys start shooting. They did miss Emiana, but they hit Edvard pretty badly. Hugh does run up and he's able to, he shot and he kills one that I had hit earlier. Edvard then cast Bane, almost pretty successfully. Emiana then arrowed in again, flying, and used radiant damage and killed the second and the third guys.
I made some great Bane jokes.
Yes, you did, which is what we saw that we missed that actually. At that point during turn 3, the last standing man realized he was alone, so he ran up and stabbed Edvard. At that point, Hugh, because he made Bane jokes, whiffed his roll. And then Edvard was going to use his whip, but he failed his whipping roll. However, he did cast Healing Word on himself, which was very important at that point. And then Emiana came down from the sky and sliced her sword down sideways, which is her new go-to with her long sword. Signature move is from clavicle down to the pelvis, like she's putting a sash on them. That's what we said. And she sliced the guy apart. And so we're picking up there. Okay. Hugh, darling, I think you should use your good berries. I think you should eat some good berries and feel better because you took 4 points of damage.
Oh, yes, of course.
Can I heal you a little bit more?
Yes, thank you.
Good. I'm going to put on a healing potion for you. And we're going to roll, and it's going to help you 2d4 plus 2, which means nothing to us, but to a DM means a lot. So we roll, and there's 5 more points for you. Now your boo-boo from the gun is gone. It's gone.
The gun?
But remember, we always learn new words, so you don't call girls babes. It's not appropriate. I'm a lady or an angel. So try to say sparkling angel.
Hi, sparkling angel.
Wow.
We did it. It's a miracle.
Never thought I'd see the day.
And so now, I pick their pockets.
Okay. So you find a total of 14 atros.
It's not very much for all the work we went through, but okay.
They're bandits. They're not exactly known for being rich.
It's fine.
You find...
They need to hit better targets.
Not anymore.
You find 3 rifles and a total of 6 shots.
And room keys for the
Of
nearest
what liquor?
Janetti.
What
Whiskey,
liquor?
vodka.
Yeah.
No, 6 cartridges for a rifle.
No, we got that. We
Yeah, I know what you're joking. You also find 3 short swords. Their armor is leather, not super high quality. And beyond that, you find a few minor, like, scraps of cloth.
So, question: Could I improve my stealth by swapping out my scale mail for some fashionable
But don't
leather?
you lose like a +2 then or whatever from
The
your...
+2 is the shield.
Your base, yes, you could, because you are proficient in light armor.
But for armor class, wouldn't that go down?
It will drop considerably because it would be 11 plus your dex modifier. What's your dex modifier?
2.
So it would be 13 plus your shield too, so your total AC would be 15. Yes, that is completely a possibility. It's just that you are going to lose some AC, but you will be stealthier.
Do we want me to keep singing?
Sweetheart, we're always not going to be stealthy because I'm right here.
Yep, we had this conversation before.
Okay.
I was thinking, even
But
if I
it's
were...
so pretty. It's fashionable.
Even if I were to fly, I would still not be stealthy flying somehow.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
Do you hear
know,
that
it's-
flapping sound?
It's so obnoxious.
God.
Especially if you have
And-
a feather out of order on a bird, like it ruffles.
Okay, and a quick thing, rifles are a D10. They have a base range of 200 feet, and the extended range is 320.
Regardless, we could sell this to somebody.
Yes.
I wonder if
Ammo
one
is
of us-
expensive. That's the only thing. Ammo is expensive. And rifles are single shot. It's actually based on
And
the
you have to,
Sharp's
like-
carbine. So
Yep.
you have to, like, undo the back breech, put in. So the reload proper does not go away, but it also hits like a tank. And you can get specialist ammunition for it.
Well, the guy did lose his head.
Yeah.
You know what's really depressing about all of this, Hugh and Eddie? I did not find keys in any of their pockets.
I mean, what, did you want keys?
Yeah.
They
Whatever.
drove a car.
Maybe it's a hand crank car.
I think we should go investigate the tunnel now because we kind of killed them.
Yeah, we gotta find these other 2.
Yeah, well, hopefully they're still alive. All right. So we start walking towards the tunnels.
Okay.
I feel like I should probably roll perception.
What
Got an
am I
11.
not perceiving? It's a 1. Again.
You don't.
What is happening tonight?
We're just tired, you know, like the sand is in our eyes from walking.
It was 11 the high.
Yup. I got a 10, so 11 is the high
I
number
beat
here.
you.
You just see a large rectangle. It's made out of concrete. And there are the yellow warning chevrons along the sides. And there's some road, like tarmac going into it. That's it.
I think we should walk in.
Yeah, let's do it.
Everything seems safe,
Everything
guys.
looks fine.
Okay.
What are we looking at?
What?
Nothing, apparently. There's nothing. It looks fine.
You walk in, and it is lit inside. I mean,
It's pretty lit.
Lid.
Place is lit.
there are lights,
Dude.
so it's not dark. Inside,
Don't we all have
the
dark
first
vision?
part you come into is about 50 feet deep, and it is a garage. Parked in is a vehicle, yes. The best way to describe it is if you know what the unarmored Humvee looks like from the military.
Yeah.
Where, the big tires, 4 seats, and like kind of an open area for the back to store stuff. It doesn't have a push bar, but it's kind of flat front. It's basically a buggy.
This place is lit.
So it's drivable.
Oh, it absolutely is drivable.
I walk over and I look in to see if the keys are in the ignition.
They are not.
The heck?
Wait. I think I have a.
To locate object?
Yeah, actually.
That is a spell she can learn. Yes.
Yes, I took it. I took it. I wrote it down.
Do you want to cast locate object on the car keys?
Because I rolled a 13 for investigation to find them.
I just can't remember. Let me
You
check.
don't see them.
Hugh, the keys are not in the ignition. Where else would they put them?
I'm pretty sure it's in one of their pockets.
We looked in their pockets.
Not
Hugh.
everyone. There's more.
There's more of them?
I'm sure there's more.
Good Lord.
Are you being quiet?
This is my voice usually, so I'm talking like this to Hugh.
Yeah, I'm just kind of talking.
Okay.
I didn't perceive any problems, so I'm just like,
You
problems
hear,
here.
You hear a yelling as,
Hey, Craig, what's going on out there? We heard shots.
oh, I was just bored and shooting at some rabbits.
That's a good one.
You're not Craig.
Yes, I am.
Boys, I think Craig is missing.
you're doing this disadvantage.
It's in that one. Oh,
Can't get worse.
no, I'm totally Craig.
Your voice cracked or something.
Boys, someone's impersonating Craig. Let's get him.
My name's Craig. You don't even know my name.
Boys, let's stomp him out.
Hey, do we want me to locate the keys?
I think they're on to me. Guys,
As you are yelling, now obviously this is basically like a garage. So there are some toolbox along the edge, and the back end is actually like chain link fence going into a much larger room. You see 3 figures coming out. 2 look very similar to the bandits you fought outside. One he's wearing nicer clothing and gear, and he's
kill
giving
that
commands. He's the one that's giving commands.
All right.
He's the one.
Can I preemptively roll initiative for next time?
I can certainly write down initiatives then.
Good, because I want to roll my terrible initiative.
God. 8.
Hey! Wait, rock, paper, scissors. I go first.
11.
Shut up, Ed.
Do you want to hear the funny news as I rolled all the initiatives?
Yes.
No.
There is one bandit that is slower than everyone.
Hey! He'll be the last to die somehow.
The captain and the other bandit are a lot faster than all of you.
Well, they were prepared.
Yeah, that's because Hugh was talking about some
Craig.
dude named Craig.
Not Hugh, Craig.
I feel like I should
Let's
have
find
done
that Craig and
talking.
stomp him out. Just stomp out Craig.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I'll help you.
Talking
Where is
for
he?
You. Oh boy.
This will be a good place to stop for the night, and next episode we will see if Craig gets stomped out, or if Hugh helps in and assists or saves Craig.
I'm a little concerned for Craig.
I wouldn't be.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
Hugh, not so much, but Craig will be fine.
But before the end of the night, though, I am going to need Hugh to make a Constitution saving throw against the pills he's been taking.
Oh gosh.
Yes! That's a freaking 19.
Okay. Your addiction is not worsening, and you're not suffering major ill effects.
Excellent.
Good, because we need every person.
I was going to respectfully ask if I successfully accidentally stole any of his pills.
Were you trying to do that?
Do you want
I'm a upper class black sheep.
okay,
I like pills.
you see him popping them. You can absolutely try to do it a sleight of hand versus his passive perception.
My best roll all night.
I was going to say it was a 16.
Was that a 16?
Yeah, it was 16 plus your sleight of hand.
That beats it regardless,
18.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to say she gets 3 of your pills out. of your pocket.
All right.
So you have 3 painkillers.
Nice. Do they have any healing properties?
No.
I'm down to 16 now.
You just don't feel pain. But you can get high and very addicted to them.
I'm gonna save them for a rave.
We're gonna go back to camp and somehow Edvard has set up a rave.
I'm gonna get Thea high.
Oh no.
No, but Thea will be your smoke machine and laser light show for your rave. She has these spells.
She has the color thing.
Here we go.
color thing.
She has color spray, so she can also blind
Party
people.
back with Mr. Sir Sneaky.
Oh god.
It's his christening party.
Well, thank you so much for listening to this episode of Danger and Dice, and sorry for the technical issues. What can you do? This is live. This is live, and we weren't going to retcon and pretend we, didn't fight, because that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So please find us on Facebook and like us, follow us. So have a lovely evening, and we'll see you next time on Danger and Dice.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Lickety, lickety, lickety.
Dude.
PJ, I love you like Pedro Pascal likes helping children and childish things find their way home.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I did not intend to thirst trap my sister with Pedro Pascal thoughts.